am I the only one that's, like, shocked to hear that Beetlejuice was only Tim Burton's second movie? What? Like he went from doing Pee-wee Herman's Big Adventure or whatever to Beetlejuice. Whoa, like, what a big jump. And it feels like a big jump, too, in a good way. So I'm excited to talk about it, so roll the intro. Beetlejuice was released in 1988. It was written by Michael McDowell and Warren Scarron, and directed by Tim Burton. It stars Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, Michael Keaton, and Wynonna Ryder. No spoilers, but the general idea of the film is this couple that lives in this nice house tragically drowns in a lake. And they become ghosts, and they are banned from, like, leaving their house forever. They have to haunt this house until, I think it's like they have like 1,000-year or 100-year like sentence or whatever. I don't know. I don't explain it very well, but it doesn't need to be explained very well. And then this new family moves in, particularly Wynonna Ryder's character. She's a young child who then discovers the ghosts, and the family's like, we should figure out if we're going to keep the ghosts, to get rid of them, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And so they're like, oh no, we got to scare them out of the house because we want to continue to live here. So they turn to the titular character, Beetlejuice, to help them scare them out of the house, is the essential storyline. The storyline itself is the main reason why this is not a perfect movie. It is a weird freaking storyline. Like, they go all the time. The good news is that it doesn't really matter because it doesn't treat itself seriously. It's not supposed to be a serious ghost story movie or even a serious comedy movie. It's just a regular, like, comedy movie that you're just supposed to watch and just laugh. And that's what happened. I watched it this morning, and I haven't seen this movie since I was younger. And I completely forgot how just outstandingly funny this movie is. It's hilarious. Like, particularly Beetlejuice, who I think has like 15 minutes of screen time total, which is another reason why this movie's not perfect. Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice is incredible. Just phenomenal. I can't see anyone else ever playing Beetlejuice, although I guess there's somebody playing it on Broadway right now, but what disappoints me is that he's not in the movie a whole lot, and it's called Beetlejuice. I heard that Tim Burton once made a joke about calling this movie Scared Sheetless. That's a better name for it. I think Scared Sheetless is a much funnier name than Beetlejuice. Because it's not really about Beetlejuice at all. Like, he's honestly kind of a side character, and if it wasn't titled Beetlejuice, I wouldn't even picture him as a main character. Like, he is the best character, sure. But no, he is not. Like, he's not even close to a main character, in my opinion. He's fantastic. Well, I want more of him. I want Beetlejuice 2, please. But that doesn't mean that the other characters are bad by any stretch of the imagination. I think Alec Baldwin's character in particular is just really funny, and it's got a lot of heart to it. Wynonna Ryder is incredible. Probably my second favorite character in the show. She's just funny, and she has this kind of knowledge to her that, like, is weird in a way, where it's kind of like, wow, she knows a lot about ghosts, but also she knows nothing about ghosts. And it doesn't really tell you which one to follow, and that's really fun. To be like, she's just not scared of them. That's kind of the running joke is, they're like, we're going to scare you, and the humans are like, this is fun. We should have more ghosts. Like, it is the opposite of, it's funny. It's really funny. Of course, we're watching this movie because of Tim Burton, so I feel like I must address his directing style, which is simple. Like, this movie is very simple, and it's simple in the great way where, like, the CGI is not great, but it's perfect for what it is, which is really janky and mostly stop motion, which is a Tim Burton trait, and we have so far seen it in 100% of his movies. And this, you can really feel that it's janky, and it's janky for a purpose. Like, whenever they do a miniature model, they obviously blow up this gigantic set, and it's just hilarious. And it's really fun. Like, I think his directing style in this is even more fun than in Big Adventure. I feel like this one has a more kind of, not even grounded, but it is grounded. It's a grounded approach to directing, not to the film itself. The film is not grounded in reality by any stretch of the imagination. But it is grounded in terms of a directing level where it's, it's pretty generic, where it's typical conversation scenes followed by his trademark stop motion stuff. And it works really well for the benefit of the movie, so I'm not dissing him in any way. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's like, I don't mean for this to sound derogatory, even if it does sound derogatory. But it's a fun movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on HBO Max. I'm going to go ahead and give Beetlejuice an A. Have you guys seen Beetlejuice? Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. I had a really good time with it. Again, it is on HBO Max right now. That is where I watched it very recently. I could be taken off at any point. It wouldn't surprise me, but feel free to check it out there if you are at all interested. And please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me out a whole lot, and you can find your next movie at Robert's Reviews.